I'm back. I'm back right now. And at this time, I will, of course, touch on some of these stories. I understand that you have, there are several messages I've not read, but don't worry. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I will do all of that, okay? Just chillax. Let me drive you through what is going on in Nigeria. First of all, now, the first one is as regards MTN data. Everyone, I want you to listen carefully. Yeah. The House of Representatives has asked the Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, Dr. Bosun Tijani, and of course, the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, to suspend the impending hike in telecommunications tariffs until their service improves. Suspend it until your service is improved. And that's what the House of Rep is telling has asked the Minister of Communications and Innovation and of course Digital Economy to do until it is improved. All right. This came as subscribers have started switching to alternative network providers following a sharp increase in MTN Nigeria's data and SMS tariffs. The position of the House followed the adoption of a motion of urgent public importance moved by the member representing Yenagoa Okokuma Federal Constituency of Bayelsa State, Obuku Ofoji, at plenary just yesterday. Yeah, so that's what they're saying. Suspend it until your services are better. But like is here, some persons are migrating quickly. Now, the next story is about Two-Face Idibia. Yeah, Two-Face Idibia is also in the news today. I'm sure some of you already understand what's going on here, right? Well, to some persons it's quite funny, and to some others, well, he's a man. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants to do. You see, these things about women is self-decision and all of that. You see, I would. But you know what? The situation is, for some persons, is getting really, really serious. But for some, they will tell you, no. Two-Face is not supposed to toe these paths at all. Like, not be Two-Face where we sabi. Two-Face not supposed to do this one now. It's too soon. It's too sudden. You know, Nigerians will just have their way. Nigerians will want to say whatever they want to say. But hey, here is information as regards Two-Face Idibia, legendary Nigerian musician. Two-Face Idibia, Innocent Uja is his name, has announced a marriage plan with Edo State lawmaker Natasha Osawaru. Yeah, Two-Face made his plan known to some persons few days after announcing his divorce from Annie, his wife. You know, Two-Face's appearance during a plenary session at the Edo State House of Assembly on Monday created scenes amid his ongoing divorce saga. Well, the speculation suggested that Natasha might have been the reason for his separation from his wife. But however, addressing the rumors of his romantic relationship with Natasha just this morning, the musician declared his love for her, Natasha. Two-Face is now in a now trending video shared on his Instagram page, clarified that his love for Natasha has nothing to do with the divorce, from Annie. Honorable Natasha has been dragged, called all sorts of names, and has been labeled as a homebreaker. She is a young, vibrant, and amazing woman, you must know. She has nothing to do with what's happening between me and Annie. This is Two-Face speaking. But everybody's trying to allegedly want to rope her into, everything. Yes, I love her. I love her. And I want to marry her. And that is what Two-Face said. I love her and I want to marry her. It's getting serious. It's getting serious. my Edo sister. Well, she's quite beautiful. It's quite, you know me, I know they did this side for this kind of marriage matter. I know they pull my mouth. All right. I'm always in the fence or on the fence. I'm neither here nor there because I wasn't with Two-Face when, you know, he was having issues with Annie. No, I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I don't know anything. So I refuse to, you know, choke him out on top waiting I don't know. No, I don't do that. I won't do that. Okay. But then I am just trying to give you the information that Two-Face is moving on to another beautiful lady. This time around is a lawmaker in Edo State. Her name is Natasha. Natasha. All the Natashas I know are always beautiful. I remember Natasha Akpoti of Kogi State. Ah, that one is a queen and a damsel. Okay, everybody, let's leave that alone. Let's leave that to some of the issues, okay? All right, moving on to some of the stories. We also hear that the Senate Public Accounts Committee just yesterday quizzed the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, over concerns regarding 178,459 missing firearms and allegations of about 1.1 billion naira contracts splitting, splitting within the Nigerian police force. Now, during his appearance, Egbetokun apologized for failing to honor previous invitations, explaining that the demands of his office prevented his attendance. To ensure compliance in future engagements, Egbetokun introduced Assistant Inspector General of Police, Abdul Suleiman, in charge of police accounts, as his official representative before the committee. His apology was accepted by the Senator Abdul Ningi, PDP Bauchi Central, on behalf of the committee, who emphasized that the IGP's appearance reaffirms that no one is above the law. As of December 18, a total of 178,459 firearms, rifles, were unaccounted for, including 88,078 AK-47 rifles. Additionally, as of January 2020, at least 3,907 assorted fire rifles and pistols remained missing, according to the report. So the Senate expressed concerns that firearms meant for law enforcement could have fallen into the hands of criminals, worsening Nigeria's security situation. That's what is actually going on. Yeah, that's why the Senate actually had to ask him to show forth and explain what is actually happening. All right. Okay. Away from that, quickly, I want to just point out some basic stories, and then we just move on. Okay. Now, I will take you to Rivers State, where Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has expressed confidence that nothing will stand in the way of his victory in the 2027 governorship election if he decides to seek a second term. Nothing will stand my way, or will stand on my way if I decide to, seek re-election in 2027. All right? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what it is, everyone. That's what it is, everyone. And then the next story I would want to touch is Kenneth Okonkwo's story. Yeah, Kenneth is in the news today. I mentioned that earlier, right? Okay, hear what he said. Kenneth Okonkwo has urged President Bola Tinubu, Peter Obi, and Atiku Abubakar to step aside from contesting the presidential seat in the 2027 election. Yeah, there's been a report that the Nollywood actor turned politician, said this yesterday. He was a former spokesman of the Labour Party presidential campaign team in the 2023 general elections, working alongside Obi, who flew the party's flag in that poll. That was 2023. However, after 2 years, Okonkwo has backtracked from his support for Obi, asking the Labour Party chieftain, Atiku and Tinubu, to step aside for other candidates in Nigeria's next round of elections. You know, he said that these in a program yesterday that was highly followed. You know, now on whether he will want to, he would want the trio to give way for other candidates in the next general election. He said, I said it and I maintained it, because in Nigeria, people will not give you their mandate and you treat it with levity. You must do everything decisively to secure it. Unfortunately, nature has bestowed on us the duty that in Nigeria, you will not only win an election, but you have to fight for your mandate. Then he further stated that though he worked with Obi in the 2023 election, that is now in the past. He said, however, or whatever happened in 2023 should stay in 2023, ruling out backing the former Anambra State governor in the next round of general polls in Nigeria. You know, so it means he is saying, in other words, that he might not back Peter Obi in the next election. He might not just back Peter Obi in the next election. But okay, that's what it is, everyone. And then we move quickly to some of those stories quickly. All right, let me quickly point out to these other story. It was quite laughable, but that's what it is. A non-governmental organization, AIDS Healthcare Foundation, AHF, Nigeria, has advocated the regular use of condoms among couples to promote safe sex. You know, in a statement issued and made available to journalists in Makurdi, the Benue State capital, by the organization's advocacy and meeting manager, Steve Aborishade, you know, yesterday, he said that the use of condom is effective protection against the dreaded HIV and AIDS. In fact, let me just let me just break it down by saying that this particular foundation, you know, is set to distribute free condoms in the entire Kogi and the entire Benue, and of course, yeah, Kogi and Benue, and some other states, you know, today. No, tomorrow is Thursday. Oh, yeah, tomorrow. All right, they are actually distributing free condoms, and in Kogi and where is Kizzy? I mean, they are actually Nigeria, but still in Africa. I think it should be the oldest president, Cameroon President Paul Biya, the world's oldest head of state, turns 92 years old tomorrow, after more than 4 decades in power, but remains tight-lipped on whether he will run for another term in elections this year. Many people, including the deeply divided opposition, are in little doubt that the leader who first won election in 1982 will stand for an 8th term in the October vote. Paul Biya became president of Cameroon in 1982, 30-something years ago. And he's still the president now. Waiting happen. Now only in the No, seriously, Africa. What's up? 1982. First won election in 1982. And he's still the president of that country up until today. And he will turn 92. And people begin to ask a question like, okay, fine, wait. You know, even when you are at 70 years, there are some things you really cannot enjoy anymore. Food becomes, what is food to you? You just eat little things and you're okay. Just make sure it's balanced diet. All right. Okay. Aside that, what again? Say you want women around you at 72. You should be, you know, that should be. It's really not a big deal to you anymore because you're not young. Okay. Money gone self. Sometimes you look at it at 70 or 80. What do you really need all of this money for? Power. What do you really need it for? But this man has been there. Paul Biya has been there, the president of Cameroon, since 1982. Enjoying what, actually? Okay, maybe there are no viable hands, more competent hands in that country, right? There are no young fellas, young people in that country. So I am asking the question, what is Paul Biya really enjoying? Really, 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 really. As if so you can go die there. That's what he be. He wants it that way. You've been the president of a country for more than 30 years. You're still there? Oh wow. Some people too do. Oh. All right. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Let me just touch on one more story before I go. I feel like talking about this Paul Biya thing. Oh, seriously, I want to give you some, breakdown, but my time would not permit me to do that. My time would not permit me to do that. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just leave it there. My last story for today. I think someone is calling me already. A couple of persons calling me, but this one is from outside Nigeria. Okay, you hold on for me first, okay? Let's take a chill pill for me. Let me dish out the last story for you, and then I start to read your messages and take your calls back to back. Check time is 11 a.m. Now, there is this information reaching me that this thing actually started yesterday. Yeah. The Central Bank of Nigeria's removal of monthly free withdrawals at ATMs and subsequent charges of about 100 naira per 20,000 naira withdrawal. In today's Nigerian newspapers, Vanguard actually leads with the story on the Central Bank of Nigeria's removal of monthly free withdrawals. Central Bank of Nigeria's removal of monthly free withdrawals, at ATMs. And then subsequent charges of 100 naira per 20,000 naira withdrawal. And then another headline has it that, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Let me just leave it there. Let me leave it there. But then, I think a banker also told me this yesterday. But I want to hear from you. I would want to hear from you. What do you think? What do you think? Let me drive you through the headlines quickly before I get to open up the studio lines. I started with Two-Face Idibia. He's saying, I love Natasha. Yeah, Two-Face is announcing his marriage plan with an Edo lawmaker. Her name is Natasha. Beautiful Natasha. And then I also told you that the Senate is grilling the IG over 178,459 missing guns, alleged contract splitting. And then there is this other story that has to do with Fubara again. Nothing will stand in my way if I seek re-election in 2027. That is Fubara speaking. And then aside that, there's this other story here where Kenneth Okonkwo is saying to Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, and of course, Atiku, Obi, and Tinubu, that the trio should step aside, and not contest the 2027 general election. It should be left alone to some other persons to do. And that's what he's saying. And I also mentioned Paul Biya's story. If time permits me, I'll break down this story for you, okay? Just stay there with me. Let's do this together. Now, I will read you to touch on some of your messages and then take your calls. But then you can start calling. I'll be reading them, back to back. Read your messages and take calls alongside. Is that fine? Let's start with this message. All right, don't forget that the number to call is 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 08171756338. Again, 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 08171756338. Yeah, that's the number to call and to send your messages. But then I will read this message first. Permit me to do that. And this person is saying that the lawmakers we have in Nigeria have actually woefully failed the masses and are only in Abuja for their selfish interest. Very, very selfish interest is what they call it. Coming out to fight against new telecom tariff is laughable when they played ostrich when the reason behind all these increments happened. I urged them to first talk to the president to change some of his ill policies instead of chasing shadows. And for the copper that was killed in Jos, I urged the police to do a thorough investigation and ensure that the perpetrators are made to face the law. Have a blessed day. From HROH Bisunwoko, who sent that from Oshodi. Now, let me take your calls now. 0700 903 903 903. Greetings to you. It's only Ganduje and his family that are happy with Tinubu's reform. And he also said that the APC will still take power in 2027. I want to assure him that it's only God that knows how who will live to see 2027. Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo is well-faced politician. As a matter of fact, he is confusing himself. Obi will run for president and win. Monday or Pueblo don't have what it takes to govern Edo State. Court should give Igodalo his mandate. Let them release Manzi Nnamdi Kanu. Prince Ayotek from Arena Market is the one who sent that message to me. Thank you so much, Ayotek. Let me see if I can touch on this message right now. What did you say? Is it readable? Okay. Okay, I think I read this message earlier this morning. Let me touch on some of the messages. VOP 90.3 FM. Let me take your calls now. Hello. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Ebube calling from Osho.
Good morning, Ebube.
On Kenneth Okonkwo's case, he don't know what he wants. When he knows what he wants, they will come out and say. Then on Ganduje's agitation, saying that after Tinubu's era in 2031, power shift to the north. I am telling you, it is going to be time when the Igbos will not vote for anybody, when the Igbos will not participate for anything. Let them go and do it. We watch them do it, and anyone comes out and say they want to participate for governorship, chairmanship, or councillorship, we will counter you. The time is coming. Then three, the president that has been in power since 1982. Do you know, if he has been ruling them well, otherwise they would have kicked against it. Are you there? They would have kicked against it. But let me tell you, on the other hand, those who power twitch, they don't want to go down. They will do like we are seeing now. The thing that is happening here now, if you allow them, they want to be there till end of time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Someone is saying, how many times will Kenneth Okonkwo leave Labour Party? I thought he has left LP. Let him go and concentrate on his movie career, whatever, please. The Dikino Mafoluku Oshodi is the one saying that. Okay, let me talk to you. Hello?
Hello, Yuma, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Jude, good morning.
No, Yuma.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sheyi Court, right?
Yes, my brother, good morning.
Yeah, caught it.
It's been long.
Caught it.
Thank you. Thank you, bro.
Sheyi? No, now. I said speak. Oh, God. Sheyi, you are funny. Very funny. Oh, yeah, call back, okay? Call back. I say make you cut them. Don't be caught in the court. You are caught on now. It's okay. Just call back, okay? That's what I mean. All right, let me talk to you. Hello, good morning to you.
Jude, a wonderful man and a wonderful voice. Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and your location?
This Mazi Douglas, first son Lome.
Mazi Douglas calling from Lome.
Yes. There's a point you just raised this morning that shocked me so much. But before I raise that, I want to tell the Northerner that one day is one day. When you reach for something like this, they will forget Southeast. How can you say after 31st that Northern will take power? So Southeast, we are nowhere to be right home about. So it can be there's something you talk about the president of Cameroon. I start wondering. I don't know what he's enjoying there because my classmate, when I visited 2029, is a big shot in army now. He's commander army barrack because we school army de Ogoja. So when I visited, we drive out to attend a little thing. Although when we agree together, we jokes. We friend twins together, we joke, and I like slim, I like fat. Do you know now when I joke, say, oh boy, now look at this one, he will not look because of people around him. He whisper, he say, this job, no be job, I don't enjoy anything. So I don't know what they are doing. People are suffering. Black men here and here, you cannot even mess, you cannot peace. If you see something, my grandfather say, if you cannot chop from down, you chop from high. Kamijo have a day.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate you. 1982. And from 1982 till now is how many years? 41? 43 years. Okay, maybe we just say we just start 2025. Let's say 2024. So let's say 42. So it means Paul Biya has been there for 42 years as a president of Cameroon. Wow! I can break it the way I think I don't know if you're feeling what I'm feeling. Okay. Let me calm down. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Shola.
Okay.
And I'm calling from Ebeda.
Welcome.
In fact, let me just touch on what you mentioned about Obia. I can remember I was in primary school. Till now, that man is just like an ancestor there now.
Hey.
It's just that is the bane of now. See, what is affecting him? I think he's confused in the sense that I think there's no ideology, and he has become a typical Nigerian country. So that is just what happened. Then Ganduje saying that we should forget about that the nation is coming back to the north. You know, these are the leaders we have in this country now, and they are more of divisive than uniting the country as a whole. So if this is what we have been passing through or believe is an ideology, okay, once it's between the south and the north, what about the other region? What about how do you give the Easterners a sense of belonging? They say they want to go, you don't allow them to go. In fact, you see that this is what we are talking about in this country. These are leaders that are not supposed to be leaders. And it's left to the people. We are just going to consider, look at the cases hanging on his neck. These are the leaders. Even our president, nepotism here and there. We are just wasting our time in this country until the people by themselves will fashion out a way to liberate themselves from these political jobbers and businessmen who call themselves leaders. It is well, though.
Okay.
Let me take for that
as well, my brother. Thank you.
I believe so. It is well. Yes.
Thank you. Let's talk to you if you're ready for us. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call, and then WhatsApp 081 717 56338. Again, 081 717 56338. Let me talk to you first. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Kame Jude.
Good morning.
God will bless you. This is Comrade Iroko from Ejibo.
Welcome.
Well done the job, sir. This is my submission today.
Okay.
You said how many guns that are missing?
My brother.
Okay, now, no problem. I go through something yesterday. I go through the Nigerian map. I now see how many northern states we have, and from the border they are coming from. I now look through down to the last the last edge from Lagos. I can see that the north is related to desert. Why Lagos is related to ocean? So I want to give you one instance.
Okay.
Now Ganduje is a northerner. I don't know if he's a properly Hausa or a Nigerian. I don't know. But now, if he was the chairman of APC, and he was saying this to all Nigerians. I appreciate him. But now, how many guns that are missing? How many northerners are in within the society? How do we know how these guns have been distributed? And I know from my own experience, if someone holds a gun, he has a right to kill out of 100 to 200. It depends on how rashful he was holding. But now, calculate it. I know what Yoruba say. We are next to ocean. You know, Lagos is very close to the Babish. When the war starts, Yoruba will start running into the Babish. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate you for calling. Appreciate you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, coming.
Good morning. Your network. Do call back if you can. All right. Let me read this message. This person is saying Tinubu and Wike are the only politicians indeed. Please, can you ask your first caller who is the cause of Rivers' problem? Is it OBJ, OB, or Atiku? Or who are in power now to resolve it? For Ganduje, he is the God that's preserving his own life and that of the president. Abi, we are watching. Steve from Agege sent a message. Yeah. And then what's your name? He said Gandola is boasting because APC didn't win election, but selection. Look at what happened in Edo State. INEC couldn't call a single witness while Okpebolo just called one. And the witness agreed with PDP submission of overvoting. Same Fubara is showing Nyesom Wike that Obi is no longer a boy and Rivers is no longer Lagos State. Increase by NPA, increase by customs, increase by telecom, increase by banks. At the end, federal government will boast about generating more what now? Generating more revenue. Meanwhile, it's actually exploitation and robbing of Peter to pay Paul, making the state richer and the people poorer. Francis, Command Road, Ipaja, sent that message. Let me talk to me. Hello. Good morning.
My name is good morning. I'm calling from Mojo. My name is Yuju.
Okay.
I was once watching Ganduje interview. That man is not from Nigeria. He said that the way he came to Kando, he started learning the Yoruba language. He started learning the Afro language. He's not even from Nigeria. That Ganduje. Secondly, yeah, he's not. I watched him in his interview one day. He said so. Hello?
Okay.
Now, secondly, yeah. Time will come. What will happen in Nigeria if our leaders refuse to do the right thing? Because they cannot push me and tell me where we fall.
Okay.
You see, one day, Indian people they will come against Nigerian people the way they're treating them. I'm telling you, what will happen in future if they are not careful. I think it's something now. I'll put it in this way. Thank you.
It's okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right.
0700 903 903 903. Hello, good morning. Welcome. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Kamijude. My name is Afunwa. I'm calling from Idimo.
Okay.
Yeah, people talking about Cameroon president who don't stay for something years. You don't know that this government now is going to stay there for more 50 years coming. But Nigeria cannot believe this because this man not there ready to come out there. Even 2031, they're ready to come out. Because all the PDP and other parties, I don't see any action, I don't see anything, improvement. They're ready to take over the power. And this government now, they want to do one-man party. And after they finish one-man party, what will remain? So now it will be done on top, now the rulers, they go until 120 years when it will finish. So this Nigeria, this one like don't do the talk. They already say it in inside room, discuss it. So all this we see, they have done it. And they're not ready to release the power. They know they market this my word. Say I want them to say it for this VOP national radio. So that's my own contribution.
Thank you for your contribution. Yeah. Good morning. Ganduje is saying Tinubu will do 2 terms without stress. Is nothing but the normal selfish ranting from our stomach infrastructure-based politicians. Ganduje should clear his name from the corrupt covering his entire political life. INEC under Yakubu should close its mouth. INEC is a total disgrace and disaster to our democracy. Kenneth Okonkwo should stop ranting, but rather start by contesting a councillorship seat in his ward and see whether he can win there. Erufai's stand on Tinubu and the North as regards 2027 election is apt. Tinubu can't win in 2027 under a free and fair contest. It's left for Nigerians to stand up and claim their country that has been hijacked or remain docile and continue to die in silence. Mayor in Festac is the one who sent that message. Let's do some more. Let's take some more calls now. Hello.
Hello, Ikami Jude.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, my name is Hugo. I'm calling from Ojo.
Okay.
I'm talking about this Kenneth Okonkwo. Council will be join Atiku and Tinubu. You see, I don't know what that guy wants. Maybe he wants Obi to become Agboro or become a talk or have those boys that will be killing. If you talk, they will kill you. I don't know, but Obi is not. Obi don't have that nature of being such things. At least in this Nigeria, we're talking about how we sanitize our electoral process, not fighting and they doing all these things. That is what that guy wants. I don't really like it. Well, if you don't want to join them, let him go. Thank you.
Thank you. VOP 90.3 FM. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Chief Oju from Mushi.
Okay.
Yeah. What I want to say to people who are afraid of Swaji or APC, that salary said once that if you go to the native village pit, the flies in the pit will run away. But if you stay long, the fly that saw you and run away will be coming back and be patching on you. That is what Tasari said. Nobody's afraid of APC or Swaji. Secondly, coming to Ganyude, Shakespeare says, the man who saw the lion's skin when the beast is alive is killed hunting the beast. He himself who is talking of what he's going to do, trying to frighten others. Will you stay till that time when the election will come up in Anambra? And I believe myself and I believe the Igbo people, the last thing the Anambra man will agree is to allow APC to take over Anambra. It can never happen. And it has never happened. And will never happen. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate your call. All right, correct from Bariga. He's sending a message to me. He said it's a welcome development if truly Abia State chapter of PDP suspends Senator Adolphus Wabara. I urge them to suspend more PDP chieftains to enable them, flunked in 2027 during the election. Abia PDP is akin to federal government APC. Abians ceased to enjoy dividends of democracy from May 29, 2007 to May 29, 2023. Senator Adolphus Wabara did well for endorsing Governor Alex Chioma Oti for his developmental strides in Abia State. On bank charges, the administration of President Tinubu valued tax tremendously to the detriment of masses. It is unfortunate there is nothing like independency in INEC, but it is an extension of executive arm of government. We have to change 1999 constitution and electoral law if really we want independence in INEC, National Assembly, executive judiciary arm of government. Correct. Thank you so much for your comment. All right. I'll take more of your calls. Just call in, okay? If you can, just call in quickly. I'll take your call. Hello. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jude. Ekame Jude.
Good morning to you.
My name is Peter Osifo. I'm calling from Abarje in Ekoto.
All right.
Jude, I used to think that we're on the same page when it comes to the playing of the voicemail of your the man from your state, Honorable Patrick Eboye. But my request has always been very monotonous, and I think has been tautological in this request this time around.
They speak
So
English.
I think I should stop a question for that. I don't know why.
They speak. Peter Osifo, you are speaking.
Along with you said?
You are speaking English.
Along with two souls.
Eh?
Yes, along with two souls. Those ones have been playing that are very, very okay.
Right.
Like two souls, that is Chief Enwangu. And then I think you should be playing Honorable Park zone because many people also like that. Yeah, I don't know why you don't want to play such voicemail. Have you offended you? Are you not on the same stage?
Peter Osifo.
Are we no more friends today?
Peter Osifo.
I can listen to you today.
When will you give us adverts now?
He said, oh, okay, that's an advert. That's right.
No, now. Wait, now. I say, when will you give us? That one will be advert. When will you give us?
As what, love? You know the name of my company? Jude, my friend. Okay, let me get to the point.
Okay.
The issue has stake.
Okay.
Can I go on?
All right, go on.
Thank you very much. Yes, my point or my take this morning is on the mass deportation policy, intended mass deportation policy by United Kingdom. I heard it this morning, and I felt so bad, that I thought European countries, probably led by UK, should, band up against Donald Trump of America. But instead, they are supporting American president indirectly by saying that they are going to deport people again, immigrants, which is very, very unfortunate. An eye for an eye will make the whole world blind. Remember during the first coming of Donald Trump, when he was campaigning 2020 to 2021, the Pope Francis did tell him that he should try to build bridges instead of walls, because at that point in time, he said that he was going to make sure that he builds a very big and long wall between America and Mexico. So I think the world should be trying to think of how to build bridges instead of building walls. I'm so much surprised at that, what the United Kingdom said. But I believe they will not materialize that, because I've seen Donald Trump as another Hitler of Germany. However, he has the DNA of Germany, because his forefathers are from Germany. And I don't believe that he will succeed in this policy that Donald Trump, he may even be impeached as I'm saying before the end of his tenure. Then coming back home to what our friend River State said, that is Fubara Similar Fubara, he said that if he contests 2027, that he is sure of winning. Well, he's beating the gun already. You know, it's just like that proverbial servant, you know, who is serving his organ. He wants to serve the organ for 4 years. After going to 1.5 years, he said, he has no more than the organ, and he even has the customers of organ, that he will give himself freedom. You understand? And he will establish himself without the organ knowing. Before he knew it, he did all these things, but as long as the very simple right, and in fact, he went to commit suicide. And lastly, on Kenneth Okonkwo's statement, I don't know what he's after. You know, he said the present president should not contest, Atiku should not contest, Peter Obi himself should not contest. Who will contest? Him, Abi? Him and the other younger ones at it were. But I'm surprised at him because he's not stable, the way I see.
Okay.
He's just blabbing. And I believe God will forgive him. Thank you very much. God
Thank
bless
you.
you.
Appreciate you. God bless you too. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Afam. I'm calling from AJ.
Can you speak up, please?
Okay, this is Afam. I'm calling from AJ.
All right.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Thank you very much. Concerning Kenneth here, I don't know why he decided to do what he did. I believe he is a man. He is entitled to his own life and opinion and do whatsoever he wishes to do with his political life and thereabout. It can become from Labour Party to PDP or to any other party he feel like he wants. But if you remember that when the rain started falling on the person where carried Pekin, they were carrying the beach to the Pekin and the person where was carried the water.
Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Okay, someone is saying Two-Face disappointed himself. I don't even think he is all right, and meanwhile, man and woman can never be equal in marriage. Some women will tell you that marriage is not an achievement. Just make money, and I'll always laugh at them. Is Natasha a poor lady? And yet, she is running. Problems is insecurity. Fulani herdsmen killers should be disarmed. More so, security forces in the southeast region should leave since many are complaining. I want to understand what the NSA is saying. Yeah, that's Chima from Surulere. And then this is what he's saying, Tubaba have his life to live, but to have too many children to me doesn't make sense. Okay, good morning. By the time Paul BI is changed as the president of Cameroon, it will be difficult to remember the name of the new president. When asked, they would have answered for Bia before realizing that all I'm saying, no should saying that it's true. It's true. It's true. To an extent, you're right. Good morning, Judea. I was born and brought up in Cameroon in the year 1984. From my primary school of 7 years till my secondary, I opened my eyes to see that Paul Biya is the president of Cameroon till I came back to Nigeria in the year 1996. Mrs. Amarachi from Ayobo is the mentality they have that's still keeping the country the way it is till date. A man states 1982. That is 42, 43 years as the president of a country. Can it happen in Nigeria? May I not go too far. It said, please, can we stop talking about Cameroon and concentrate on our nation? No difference between Cameroon and we need to wake up. And the problem with Nigerians is that most of us are not serious. Let us all sit up and take back our country. Is it every time we will be saying the same thing, but during election we will be divided? After election we will still start talking and talking? I beg you. Rise up and claim your country from this wicked leadership of APC. Time has come to chase them away. Billy from Ikotun. And then who's that again? Ganduje has proven that Nigeria is not practicing democracy, but bureaucracy. How can an old man like him be ridiculing Nigeria by saying that Tinubu will go for second term? Is it not a shame that the ruling party is buying votes? That means that the APC is confident in their government. Chinemere from Agbara, thank you so much. How many times will Okonkwo were preparing and waiting for you? Actually, yeah, we're preparing. We're preparing. So make sure you do the needful. Okay. Let me leave your message. Thank you, everyone. I'll be here again tomorrow by the special grace of God. My name is Jude, Ikami Jude, and on social media, I am Ikami Jude, IKAMIJUDEH. Spell it well, IKAMOIJUDEH. It's just one word, okay? Ikami Jude. I'm out of here to have a beautiful and a wonderful day. From me to you, good morning.